Wahala. Biafra people receive troublesome warning. See what will happen to them if military takes over government in Nigeria. What is this guy Amakere trying to say? That if military take over in Nigeria, the Igbos will not breathe, or I don't understand. Let's see what he has to say. In a shocking revelation, renowned Nigerian activist and former presidential aide Reno Omokri has leveled a grave accusation against the followers of Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. Omokri contends that these supporters have allegedly been championing the idea of a military coup to alter the course of 2023 presidential election outcome. Can you imagine? The backdrop for this startling claim is the recent coup d'etat incident that have sent shockwaves through West Africa, particularly in Niger and Gabon. In an unexpected twist, some Nigerians have drawn a controversial connection between these coups and the unfolding drama at the presidential election petition tribunal, where Peter Obi and the People Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar have mounted a legal challenge to the 2023 election results. Taking to his social media platform, Omokri, known for his candid views, his views are not candid, just controversial, voiced his concerns regarding the alleged action of LP supporters, and he emphasized that advocating for military coup to propel Peter Obi into power not only borders on treason, but also appears to be a product of sheer delusion. Omokri's statement serves as a stark reminder of the importance of democratic processes and the rule of law in Nigeria's political landscape. Do we obey rule of law? Did Tinubu obey rule of law? Go and sleep. Furthermore, Omokri drew attention to the ongoing detention of Nnamdi Kanu and the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. He suggested that under a military regime, the fate of Nnamdi Kanu could have been a drastically different and more severe turn. This underscores the fragility of civil liberties during times of political instability and the crucial role that democratic institutions play in safeguarding the rights of citizens. Omokri urged for a measured and peaceful approach to addressing contentious issues like the Biafra secessionist movement. He cautioned against adopting an iron-fisted stance, emphasizing the need for dialogue and understanding in the pursuit of national unity. So in a climate rife with political tension and uncertainty, Omokri allegations serve as a poignant reminder of the critical need for Nigerians to uphold democratic values and the rule of law as they navigate the intricate path of electoral disputes and national cohesion. Can you imagine? So he's trying to advise now. He has turned to advice savvy. I thought what does it mean? So Nigerians are saying we're tired of this democracy, we're tired of these people, and you are talking what? You are talking as if the Igbos, the followers of Labour Party, are the people that are looking for military takeover in Nigeria, and they call it a tantamount to treasonable felony. I mean, what is this guy's problem? How much did they pay this guy to be a social media propagandist for them? The guy is, the way he's behaving, I don't understand. Do they even have family? Does anybody call them to caution? Even their wives and their family members cannot tell them that, look, you are treading on the wrong path, come back, stop all these things. Nobody talks to them. This is terrible, I tell you. He tweeted, to those obedience calling for a coup, and thinking that their envisaged coup will put Peter Obi in power. Not only are your actions uh, treasonous, I don't know why President Tinubu is tolerating it. It is also delusional. Can you imagine? So what should President Tinubu do? He should send the military to go and start picking Peter Obi and Labour Party supporters. These guys, I don't know. The role they are playing in politics is very delicate, very terrible, and unacceptable. The role they are playing is also undemocratic. The propaganda is just too much. I don't understand. Yeah? Is it not people's right to say we're no longer part of a country? And if it is too much, is it not the duty of the country to organize a referendum and see if it works, like it has been happening over the years between Quebec and the entire Canada? And they've done referendum several times and it didn't work. In UK, they did a referendum before it happened, before UK was able to pull out of EU. So what's wrong if they do a referendum, if the thing is getting too much? Yeah, is that not more democratic than what Aaron Omokri is suggesting here? That what you don't know why Tinubu is tolerating that the people are suggesting that I don't understand. And he continued saying, he said, ESN and IPOB have killed several soldiers. That is one of the reasons why Nnamdi Kanu is being held in custody. The only reason Nnamdi Kanu is being treated like he is because we have a democratically elected civilian administration. If you get your evil wish and what you are looking for happens, God forbid, Nnamdi Kanu will definitely get a very different experience, because the Nigerian army whose soldiers died at the hands of the SNIPOB will not be as forgiving as the civilian in power. What do you mean? So the IPOB have killed more soldiers than the bandits, than the what they call them, the Fulani herdsmen or the ASWAP bandits and the Boko Haram in the north. Okay, a few days ago, that was late last month, we saw how a military jet was shot down in Niger State, and the bandits took responsibility for that. So what do you say? Now, over 8 communities in Shiroro local government area of Niger State have been taken over by a bandit, and is calling himself a governor, collecting tax, and people are willingly following him because he has terrorized them for the past 8 years, and Nigerian government, the state governor, has not done anything about it and couldn't do anything about it. So what do you have to speak about that? Why is this guy behaving like this? Eh? I'm happy, Sha. The hatred for the Igbos is what will give them Biafra. That is the truth. This, when you are doing a child, you think you do it to a point before you know, only you use your hand to push the child on the path of freedom and success. That is it. So, in addition, the Biafran secession movement will be dealt with a brutal, heavy hand rather than the current middle of the road approach. So if I were you, I would be very careful about flippantly calling for a coup. We all will suffer it, but certain people now calling for it will suffer more than others. Therefore, think before you speak and act. Don't act and speak, then think. If your leader, Peter Obi, knows what is best for him, he would urge his followers to control their words at this sensitive time for Africa. Why are you putting this on Peter Obi? Huh? How much has Zorona Mokri been paid to behave the way he's behaving? It's just too bad. This is just too bad. The Reno could talk, and without even consideration, without, I don't understand. Let me see if people have something to say here. Okay, and it's just unfortunate Reno Mokri is behaving the way he's behaving. And in a democratic system, That's why it's behaving the way it's behaving too. If it's in the military system, he won't talk the way he's talking because he will definitely be flushed. Yeah? He will definitely be flushed. That is it. It's just too much of him. Really, really too much of him. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. So thank you for listening. And let's have a comment over what Reno Mokri is talking about, the Igbos and the supporters of the Labour Party, saying that they're calling for military coup in Nigeria. If it happens, they will suffer most, and they should be treated. This should be treated as treason. And who told you that Labour Party people are the people calling for military takeover in Nigeria? That is another thing. It is an allegation and that is unfounded. It's making me angry. So thank you for listening and let's have your comment.